The earth was ready. Fields, rivers, and mountains waited for life to appear. God spoke, and animals began to fill the land with life. Across forests and plains, creatures spread throughout the earth. Then God prepared to create a very special living being. Adam received life and opened his eyes to God's beautiful world. Adam explored Eden, a garden filled with beauty and wonder. God saw that Adam should not live alone in the garden. Together they enjoyed Eden and cared for God's creation. Creation was complete. On the seventh day, God rested and blessed it. In the beginning, humanity lived in perfect harmony with God. Every day, Adam and Eve walked beside their Creator in the beauty of Eden. There was no fear, no pain, and no sorrow. The garden overflowed with life, peace, and joy. God entrusted the earth to Adam and Eve, giving them dominion over every living creature. Every tree in the garden provided food in abundance, revealing God's endless generosity. But one tree stood apart. God lovingly warned them not to eat from it. For a time, Adam and Eve obeyed God's command and enjoyed His presence. The serpent questioned God's words, planting seeds of doubt within Eve's mind. Then a serpent appeared, bringing with it a challenge to God's truth. As Eve gazed upon the forbidden fruit, temptation began to grow. The serpent promised wisdom and power, urging Eve to disobey her Creator. Drawn by temptation, Eve reached toward the forbidden fruit. With a single bite, history changed forever. Eve shared the fruit with Adam, and he also chose to eat. In that moment, humanity stepped outside God's command. Sin entered the world, bringing separation where perfect fellowship once existed. Their innocence vanished, and they suddenly became aware of their nakedness. Trying to hide their vulnerability, Adam and Eve made coverings from fig leaves. For the first time, shame and guilt filled the human heart. Then they heard the sound of God walking in the garden. Overcome with fear, they hid among the trees instead of running to Him. God called out, "Where are you?" Not because He lacked knowledge, but because He desired their return. Adam stepped forward and confessed that fear had driven him into hiding. The Creator confronted the choice that had changed humanity's destiny. Adam blamed Eve, and responsibility gave way to accusation. Eve blamed the serpent, and the weight of sin spread through every relationship. God declared the consequences of disobedience, and the world would never be the same. The serpent was cursed, and a promise of future victory over evil was spoken. Adam and Eve could no longer remain in Eden's perfection. Yet even in judgment, God showed mercy, providing garments to cover them. As Adam and Eve left the garden, the gates of Eden closed behind them. Humanity's separation from God had begun, but so had God's plan to bring His children back to Him.